everyone, my name is Tina Lexi, and I'm coming to you live from my dorm room in front of my window so I don't look super pale, and I also don't look washed out, or you can't even see my face. I decided a long time ago that I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel. I'm not super good at makeup, I'm not super good at fashion, I'm not super good at a lot of things that most women make YouTube channels for. I kind of realized a while back, well not really a while back, that there are a lot of lifestyle channels, but there's mostly, if they're made by women, are beauty. And although beauty is great, and I'm not going to wreck on the beauty community, and I usually wear makeup as well, you know, that's not something that I personally would like to be known for. Not that it's bad, it's just not something I'm good at. But what I am good at and what I really love doing is learning about things and teaching things. So that's kind of the purpose of my YouTube channel. And so as I'm about to enter my sophomore year of college, I've done 1 week of classes and I'm already like, what am I doing with my life? I decided that I wanted to make a blogging channel or a vlogging channel. This is kind of a step for me. I've uploaded a few YouTube videos in the past. I have done a couple blogs. And basically my grasp on like making content for the internet is that I really like to do it and I'm really bad at doing it. I'm really bad at staying consistent. I love writing and I love creating content and talking about new ideas, but for the most part I have been really scared to do this whole YouTube thing because I was intimidated by not being a beauty girl and not doing a lot of beauty things. Obviously that was wrongful intimidation, and I obviously have gotten the guts to go ahead and do this. I think I want this channel to be an open discourse, even if I get only like 1 subscriber or 2 subscribers. I really want this channel to grow with me as I grow older, and I want to continue vlogging, and I want to remember what my life was like when I was in my 20s. And as I'm entering my 20th year, I will be turning 20 in a couple months, more like 1 month. I'm a little bit scared to leave my teens. My teens were not the greatest time for me. I made a lot of mistakes. I was in a very long relationship where I just kind of regret it. And I think that that's a kind of important background story for me. And I think my background story is really important. And I think the things that I care about are really important and aren't really talked about. I go to a small liberal arts college. If you can't tell by my dorm, this is not the typical dorm setup. And I know this is like obviously a typical dorm, but this looks like it's from an older school, and it is an older school. My school completed its like 100th anniversary, and I know this is not the oldest school, nor is it the best school. And I just kind of talk about my journey and what landed me here. And you know, with the world where, like, no shade, but shade, Tana Mongeau is super popular, I kind of thought that as somebody who would like to be an influence on other people in her life, especially being a minority, that maybe showing teens and people in their 20s in a positive light would be great. And obviously my life is not perfect and my life is not figured out, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I think it's important for me to chronicleize my life in a way that I can. You know, I journal, and that's great, but what you put on the internet is permanent. I've always heard that. And that's always been told to me in a negative light. But I'm starting to think that maybe what you put on the internet is permanent, but I can chronicleize my life in a way that my parents couldn't do, and I haven't done. And so I think that that's important to me. I don't think it's important to me. I know it's important to me. And so as I'm entering the 2nd year of college, as I'm entering the first year of my 20s and ending on the last year of my teens, you know, I really realized that it was time to make a change. And I've made a lot of changes in my life in the last year of my teens. And I know I'm going to be making a lot of changes in my life as I enter my 20s. You know, this is a big time for me. And if I don't remember this, or if I don't find a way to let people learn from my mistakes and learn from other people, my life will not be as well thought out or planned out as I want it to be. And I've always been a huge rule follower. I've always been a huge, like, I don't know how to describe it, just like a safe person. You know, I'm not an impulsive person. I'm not a spontaneous person. Everything I do is calculated. And this whole starting a YouTube channel thing has been really calculated for me. But I want myself to be genuine. I want to be true. And I want other people to learn from me. And I want to learn from other people. I think I just kind of want to embody a person who loves other people and loves to learn and wants to talk to other people and teach other people, and that's what my YouTube channel is going to be. I think like a lot of my, like the people that I look up to the most on YouTube are pretty like basic people. I don't know if, not basic, that sounds bad. Basic's such a negative word now. Kind of, they just do one thing and they do it really well, and they're creative people and they're loving people, but they're not flashy people, and I just absolutely love it. So I really love YouTubers like Philip DeFranco. I used to be a huge Vsauce person. They do what they do really well. The Vlogbrothers I look up to. I really like their style and I really want to emulate a sort of educational format. I look up to Shannon Rose a lot. You know, she's honest and she's had a lot of struggles in her life and she doesn't really let that define her. And like, I really look up to Emmy Made in Japan. If you've ever seen her YouTube channel, it's fabulous, and she's so true to herself and so gracious and graceful, and that's what I want to be. So in this very cringy video where I'm going to look back in it and be like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? Why did you ever do this? Why is this your content? I just want to introduce my dreams for this YouTube channel, and I want to introduce my fears, and I absolutely am loving my life right now, even though it's hard and I already have so much homework. I really just want people to know that this is a safe space, that nobody's going to try to be perfect here, and that's such a boring thing to pretend to be whatever is trendy. And I'm going to be real, and I'm going to love my life, and I want other people to see that out of a lot of darkness in your life, out of a lot of mistakes in your life, out of a lot of things, you're happy, and you can be happy, and also that you can be sad. You know, sadness is an emotion. So I guess I'd like to leave you with this. I'm not really sure what this channel is gonna go. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I just know that I want this place to be a space where people are happy and people are loved and people can be brave. Bye guys.